The ninth speaker is Mr. Kohei Tsunetoshi, representing Dosha University. The title of his speech is Stop the Expansion of Vapes. Stop the Expansion of Vapes. Would you now welcome Mr. Tsunetoshi?
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson and distinguished judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. One night, my family and I suffered from acute sore throat. Even after taking cold medicine, the symptoms did not end at all. The next day, just as I was about to see a doctor, I realized that sore throat had begun when my father started using a certain product in the living room the other day. As a result, I told my father to stop using it. Then, just within a day, I felt relieved from my pain. But what do you think my father was using? In fact, it was a new type of cigarette called vapes. Today, I'd like to talk about vapes. The vapes are developed as an alternative to regular cigarette. It is rechargeable, can be used as much as you want, and does not produce any harmful substances. For those reasons, vape has been getting popular around the world in recent years. Although vapes were introduced to the harmless, recent studies have shown the possibility of severe health risks. In fact, some deaths caused by vapes has been confirmed in the US. This dangerous product is about to become a new part of our daily lives. Isn't this scary? Throughout my speech, I'd like to let everyone know the danger of vaping and suggest one step on how we can successfully contain the impact of vaping. Over the last few years, vape has been going around Japan quickly without any regulations imposed. According to Rockville, a vape producing company in Japan, the total sales have shifted from 50,000 units in 2018 to over 9 million units in 2021. Primarily, vapes are sold as specialty stores, but from 2021, the company partnered with Family to start selling vapes in stores. So vapes are becoming closer to us. To make matters worse, there is no existing regulation on vapes or its sales in Japan. This implies that people can use vapes regardless of where they are, gender, or even age. Can you imagine an elementary school student legally and freely obtaining vapes and smoking them? Believe it or not, this actually happens. So, what if vapes keep spreading out in your society? One thing is a health risk. According to CDC, or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, as of February 2020, there were at least 2,800 hospitalizations and 68 deaths because of vaping in the US. Primarily, in addition, vapes even have the chance of passive smoking. According to US National Academies, 22% of mice exposed to vape smoke for 54 weeks surprisingly developed lung cancer. Tolerating the use of vapes can lead to the death of smokers themselves, but in the worst case, even the lives of innocent people. The harmful aspect of vape is not limited to health issues. According to National Institute on Drug Abuse, more than 30% of teenagers who started using vapes end up using conventional cigarettes within 6 months. Actually, one of my friends was a vape smoker, and he even started using paper cigarettes at the age of 19. asked why he did it, he replied, because he had used vapes for a long time. He had no hesitation in that of smoking itself. In this way, vapes making smoking a habit are reduced resistance to paper cigarette. The expansion of vaping will even increase underage smoking. Then, why are vapes even spreading out, despite their dangers? One of the reasons is that there are no laws yet which prohibit use of vapes in Japan. However, the root cause is that people are still not aware of the danger of vaping. According to Lockdale, about 90% of people who live in Japan realize that they are not familiar with vapes. In addition, many ads for vapes do not mention their dangers. So we can say that most people don't know the threats for vaping. Thus, it is very likely people's unfamiliarity with vapes hide the danger of vapes, so rules against vapes will not be created. Then, what should we do against vapes? As a conclusion, I'd like to ask you to share Don't Blow It campaign on social media provided by Expansion of Vapes. This campaign is to raise awareness of the danger by publishing content that explains the benefit of vaping. A variety of materials are available on that website, including posters for children and journals for adults, so that a wide range of people can learn about the danger of vaping. If we can actively spread out this campaign, then it is not only possible to inform the danger of vaping throughout Japan. Having said that, you might think that just sharing information on social media is not that effective. However, if many people have become aware of the risk of vaping, then it will lead to more binding preventive measures such as rules and regulation. Also, for those who have already used vapes, this campaign will provide a chance to reconsider using vapes. Actually, by sharing this campaign to my father, he realized the danger of vaping and finally stopped using vapes. In this way, our effort is a big step to stop the expansion of vapes. Finally, I hope you understand that vapes are harmful not only to smokers themselves, but to those who don't use vapes, and allowing for that with no real restrictions. Moreover, the number of vape smokers is increasing every second, even now. There is no time to lose. Once the damage has been done, it's already late to fix it. We need to act right now. Stop the expansion of vapes. Thank you.
We will have a question and answer period. Mr. Tanaka, please.
Thank you for that speech. You were able to recover from an acute sore throat just after your father quit smoking vapes, right? And how about other family members? Did they also recover at the same time as yours?
Yes, actually it depends on the person, but my mother and I both got acute sore throat at that time. And actually, I think that was definitely from vapes. Because when my father started using vapes, that symptom has started.
Okay, thank you very much. Are you intentionally avoiding the usage of the word electronic cigarette in your speech?
Yes.
I vaguely understand that there are a few new types of cigarettes by a variety of brand names, but is there any difference among them, especially about the dangers of our health?
Well, do you mean that the extent of the harm between the e-cigarettes and vapes?
Yes, could you explain how many types there are and what's the difference between them?
Okay. So e-cigarettes is a more extensive definition of vapes. So vapes are categorized as e-cigarettes, but the difference between them is that although e-cigarettes have mainly contain nicotine, but vapes doesn't contain nicotine. So people believe that vapes
regardless their age. So can minors or teenagers buy vapes at the convenience stores in Japan?
Well, no, actually. So, in fact, many convenience stores are imposing their own regulations, so they will confirm their consumer's age. But it is not restricted by government. So, when it comes to internet, people can buy vapes regardless of their age.
I see. So your friend who was smoking at the age of 19 also got e-cigarettes from online website.
Yeah, so I tried to buy it online, so it was quite easy to buy.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you say that if people are unfamiliar with vapes, then the dangers of them will not be disclosed, and rules against them will also not be created. So, but I wonder if this is just a question of a level of recognition, because isn't it difficult to create regulations until we conduct a long-term survey which follows up the smokers' health conditions and scientifically prove that there is a link between the disease and the smoking? So isn't it take long time to create the law?
Well, yes, I think so, but so this is, I think, the government things, I think. So because many countries, including US and many Southeastern countries, are imposing strict regulation on vapes, but Japan did not create any regulation against vapes. So I think government should create laws against vapes immediately. However, without people's understanding against vapes, it's difficult to create law. So I think as a first step, it is important that people know the danger of vapes.
So the people's awareness is the first step.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tsuneyoshi and Mr. Tanaka.